It is the second Federal Executive Council meeting of 2025, held just one day after the inaugural session of the year, which took place after a break that began on December 18 of 2024. Ministers gathered to review key decisions that could shape the country's development agenda for the year. Among the major decisions was the approval of a 758 billion naira bond aimed at settling long-standing pension arrears.
There was an approval for the government through the Debt Management Office to raise a federal government bond of about 758 billion naira. And that is to clear up the backlog of pension liabilities owed various categories of pensioners who are owed funds under the defined benefit system that preceded the defined contributory pension scheme that came into force in 2004.
Alongside the pension resolution, the government also secured 30 million euros in concessional financing to address student housing in the country, while approving the National Single Window Project to streamline import and export processes.
A 30 million euro financing, long-term concessional financing by Agence France de Développement, the French development agency, which is supporting student housing in conjunction with Family Homes Fund Limited as the partner and implementer. It is for student accommodation, mainly student tertiary accommodation at project sites throughout the country to provide sustainable and clean energy-based accommodation for students.
An interministerial committee set up in September of last year has also reviewed 35 dams across Nigeria. Their work focused on improving water supply, flood control, irrigation, and fish farming. One critical finding was the need to rebuild the Alao Dam in Borno State.
The Alao Dam, which is very critical, which has some challenges as a result of flooding that occurs on the 10th of September last year. So the designs, analysis and everything of that particular dam, of Alao Dam, was done and presented to the subcommittee. And that request was made before Mr. President. And Mr. President graciously gave an approval of 80 billion for the reconstruction and expansion of Alao Dam in Maiduguri, Borno State.
The dam's collapse last year caused devastating flooding, displacing thousands and worsening the humanitarian crisis in the northeast. Government reports estimate over 1 million people were affected by the disaster. Other ministries that received approvals include Works, Creative Economy, and the Federal Capital Territory. A total of 67 memos were considered for today. But beyond the approvals, the government is reiterating its focus on reform and delivering results in 2025.
Government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is listening to the public and ensuring that the economy comes back to life once again. And the reforms are working, as we have seen from the briefing from the Honorable Minister of Economy, Finance, and Coordinating Minister for the Economy. And then what you also heard from the Minister of Works, Minister of Health, and the other ministers here. The economy is actually beginning to turn the corner.